Here goes.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Peeps back here with you again for the O.C.C. Scrims match from Titans versus Void. Here with our guest commentator Amara and Lautrix.
Hello.
Well, now I'm not the guest.
Well, that's why I announced Amara first. I'm sorry.
I'm special, Lautrix. I'm special.
Ladies first. Ladies
No,
first.
Very true, very true. And thanks everybody for coming out tonight. We're really excited for tonight's match, Titans against Void, and this has been the longest, or one of the first teams we've ever had actually out on the scrims, so they are the most stable. So they've had the longest chance to really get together, really get to, kind of learn from each other. So I want to see, can Titans, bounce back a victory? So what do you think, Amara?
I don't know. I think a lot of it's going to come down to what K10 plays against Lucifer, because the last couple times I've seen them play, K10's been killing it on Pharah until Lucifer pulls out that McCree.
Oh yeah, no, that
So
McCree.
if they can combat that, I think they'll do great.
Right. Well, and it really just depends. I think the big match of the night, it's going to be Star-Lord against O.C.C. That becomes the battle of the Rhines. You know what I mean? Who has the more predictive Reinhardt?
Who can sit more tea?
Well, we're about to find
right.
out because we're about to start with Anubis.
All right, Temple of
And
Anubis
Sheeps is
comes
back
up.
for the first time, right, Lautrix?
Oh, absolutely. Let's give a quick shout out to Sheeps. She's been out for the last few months, and we're really happy to see her again. Let's see if she brings out that legendary Hanzo flick. I have been super stoked to see that again.
Things Amara doesn't like to play against.
What, against a Hanzo?
Sheeps on Hanzo.
No, man. All right, looks like we're going to go ahead and get set up. Let's see what they're going to go ahead and have for today. Hip Hip Jorge is actually going to be on the Moira again, and it's been interesting because I've been used to, at a certain point, I was used to seeing Hip Hip Jorge as a as a DPS or like an off DPS, but with the inclusion of Mars on the DPS lineup, I mean, Lucifer and Mars as DPS combo, it's ridiculous.
You can do a lot of damage with Moira.
If
you play it right.
And it looks like O.C.C might be taking the OT position this time. Phoenix Sith here as the main tank. So the battle between Star-Lord and Phoenix Sith is going to be really interesting because as we saw last week, Phoenix Sith did an incredible job being up into the front line, making things work. It looks like they're kind of going for the GOATS comp. Now the question is, can K10 and Sheeps hold them off? They do happen to have Dank Monkey though on the Brigida, so that's going to be really good. What do you think, Amara?
I'm excited to see K10 on something other than a projectile hero. I want to see his McCree.
Is he your fire baby?
He's my fire baby.
Ah, okay.
He is.
Well, let's see. Let's see how he does on the McCree. What's going on?
Jet can see all.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Give us a few seconds there, folks. But yeah, no, it looks like I'm kind of.
He can be my McCree baby too.
Can he?
I'm okay with this. I know how to play the McCree. He can be both.
And Quickness is the coach of Void, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So this is where I'm gonna be a little interested. I've never seen a Kuma tank. I mean, even in times we just kind of do quick play, he's almost always on a DPS role. So
and for those tuning in for the first time, Lucifer is Akuma. We just don't call him Lucifer.
No, I can't. I've known him as Akuma, and that's all I'll ever know him as.
And Chibikato. Don't forget when he was Chibikato.
Hey, shout out to the Chibis. Love you, Chibi.
Yes,
all right.
do it for the Kato.
5 seconds left on the clock, and here we're going to have our first match of the night. And it looks like Team Void is actually going to stick with it. Lucifer is going to be on the Reinhardt, and that's going to be different. Looks like they're all charging in onto the point there, just trying to make their way directly on there, not really putting a lot of regard into it. This might be bad for K10. And the first pick coming out, Star-Lord taking out Mars, and it's like already a brawl. It's been a few seconds.
That speed boost definitely helps you get through to this point very quickly when you're running goats.
Oh my goodness, and they just ran right in there. Widowfaker trying to hold on with Sheeps, but this might not be very good for her. She's going to go ahead and have to back off, and That was a very quick point A.
We're gonna see K10 switch to the Junkrat, which I think is gonna help against all these tanks. He's just gonna have to be really careful not to charge Phoenix on that Zarya.
Right, and that's going to be incredibly paramount. That's the thing, though, with Mars as the Lucio, they have that speed advantage right now, and they have to get those key picks and stop this in their tracks. And it looks like they're just charging right in. See if they can key picks, hammer down, coming on down, trying to get something going. But it looks like Starlord taking out Volatile, Lucifer taking out Sheeps, and now they're just kind of going in for the picks. Mars taking out Dank Monkey, and it's just a brawl out there, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Starlord doing everything he can to keep the team going. K10 taking out Lucifer, and now it looks like Titans are starting to make something happen right now. Ultimate coming out, not really making anything happen. And right now, we're seeing a lot of adaptation here from the side of Titans. What do you think, Amara?
I'm still catching up on what you said last time.
Forgive me, I speak fast.
It's all good. It's good. It's good. But they were able to hold them off. I saw a lot of ults happen, and it looks like Titans is going to have a big ult advantage coming in for this next fight.
Right, they've got 5 ults, 5 ults to 2, so they've got quite a bit. And you got to hand it to Titans, though. They were not going to take this lying down. They went ahead and just got themselves right back up, and that switch to the Junkrat really helped out. Those beefy targets were really easy to take down, and now it looks like they can try it again. They're going to stay on the Goats comp, and now the question is, can they still be smart enough to make these key picks? Ultimate coming out here on the side of Void. Volatile trying to help out. Oh, and the ultimate coming in by Widowfaker. Can she make this ultimate happen? Nothing comes out. I don't see a single pick. They're right there into the corner. Another ultimate coming on out, and they're just going back and forth. Here comes the reverse ultimate. Can they make something happen right now? Widowfaker on the point. Dead. They've got to get up to the point. 2 more remaining. K10. Can he hold off? It doesn't look like it. Supper Joe, the only one still left on point. The ultimate coming out here by Dank Monkey, almost getting taken out, and it looks like Titans could be trying to hold this off. Widowfaker trying to find her way onto the point, and the ultimate coming on in. Can he make anything happen, though? And it looks like right now Void is starting to make their presence well known, and they're going to make this happen. Starlord, the only one left onto the point, but it looks like he's doing everything he can to try to hold it, and Void just barely getting kicked off. My goodness, this was insane.
And we did see Sheep switch off that Hanzo onto Reaper to try to kill these tanks. But it looks like they're going to go back to regular 2-2-2, and Lucifer's going to be on Pharah. Oh, it looks like they're going to keep the 3 healers, though.
3 healers? Oof. The question on that is there going to be enough DPS for that? I mean, you as an Amara main, what would you say?
Yeah, I'm an Amara main. Well, they're not actually going to keep the 3 healers. Mars is going to go ahead and switch to Genji, but I just don't know if there's going to be enough heals for the Pharah itself.
Right, and that's the thing. Lucifer could be in a very bad position because Sheeps has gone ahead and switched out to the McCree, and here comes the jump in. Phoenix is trying to make something happen, managing to stay alive. The ultimate coming in on the side of Void. Can he make anything happen? Nothing hitting, and it looks like the ultimate's coming out here by Supper Joe. And that looks like it might be enough to make something happen. Mars is going to start getting kicked off to the point, and Starlord getting kicked out. Oof, and that's Sheeps went ahead and did that.
Now I don't know if you noticed right there, Lautrix, but Volatile was just a little too early on that stun on that Reinhardt to mix it with that Diva ult.
Just a little bit, and that's really what it comes down to. It's just like a split-second timing. All right, it looks like I'm loving the way Team Void is playing right now. They're not getting desperate, they're slowing down, they're kind of deciding which angle they're going to jump into, and it looks like Lucifer is going to start the opening pop shots, see if maybe he can find a way in. They're going to consider going in on that right side, and it really is huge on Phoenix to find the proper target. Ultimate coming in by Volatile, and here comes the ultimate coming out here on by Hit Jorge. Here comes the ultimate by Lucifer. Is anything going to happen? Nothing really connects. And it looks like Phoenix might be in a very bad position. Oh, and the ultimates are coming in on the side of Titan, taking them down. I'm telling you, Starlord is a force to be reckoned with. And honestly, K10 is surprising me right now. Those have been 2 clutch ultimates in a row.
Okay, well, he can be my Junkrat baby then.
That's the thing, though. I've become really impressed with K10. and just his ability to really just find the right DPS for the job. Him coupled with Sheeps, I think they make a really good DPS pair, but Widowfaker, oof.
And I have to, you know, give K10 credit. He's very motivated to go and learn things and ask questions and improve. And it's something I don't see from necessarily everybody to the extent that I see K10 do it.
All right, Phoenix Sith trying to come on in. Here comes the Diva Bomb on the side of Void. Doesn't really manage to land anything in the ultimate, but Phoenix Sith coming in, trying to see if maybe she can split everything off. The Lucio ultimate on the side of Titans coming in, and it's not looking like it's going to be too much. 2 picks here on the side of Titans, and it's going to be yet another hold. Or will it? Super Joe taking out Hip Hip or Hey. They've already lost a healer here on the side of Void. Sips T losing the mech, and that's going to be another hold. But if you notice, Amara, they just went up just a little bit in terms of the tick. So
just a little each time.
Right, and I gotta give it to them. They're not considering just overly rushing. They're just really just taking their time. I've said this already before, but you know, I can't stress it enough. So many people in comp just kind of have the Reinhardt that just charges in without even thinking about it.
And they're not panic switching either. A lot of times when you get that close to taking this point, people will switch to things like Tracer or Sombra or Lucio just to try to get back to the point. And they're holding their ground and they're staying and they're keeping their ults and they're just doing the best that they can to stall until everybody else can get out, which is working for them.
Oh, here comes the ultimate. Mars taking out Dank Monkey. Star-Lord taking out Mars. Hip Hip Jorge taking out Widowfaker. And now it looks like Team Void is going to try to make something happen. The question is, here, K10 getting taken out. And right now, Star-Lord managing to land it on Phoenix Sith, but this might be what Team Void needs. 30 seconds left onto the clock, and here comes the McCree ultimate by Lucifer. Can he make something happen? Oh, and the double kill comes in. The double trigger comes in clutch. K10 takes him out, though, immediately after. But it looks like they're starting to find their way, and Deep Bomb comes in, doesn't manage to kill anything, and that's going to be the grab. That was incredible.
Now, they held that for 6 minutes. Over 6 minutes.
That was incredible. That was a well executed hold. 18 seconds left on the time bank here for Team Void. The question is, what's their defense going to look like? Now, one thing that really surprised me was Akuma on the Reinhardt. I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either. I think he did a phenomenal job on the Reinhardt. And I'd like to see it again at some point.
No, you're right. I would totally agree with that. But that's the thing, though. Phoenix Sith also does an incredibly good job. So it becomes really difficult as to who you'd want to, take care of that.
And a lot of it comes down to the style of play that you want. Some lanes are more aggressive, and sometimes you need that, and some lanes are more passive, and sometimes you need that.
That's very true.
And both things can be very effective, depending on the comp you're running or the comp the other team is running.
Alright, and it looks like Team Void is not... They're expecting something tank-heavy. Sheeps on the Lucio. Looks like they're going for triple healers, double tanks, and 1 DPS. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe if you're letting Super Joe be a little bit more offensive, I could definitely see something happening. But with Lucifer on the Junkrat, I don't know. It kind of makes me wonder just what they could be doing with this.
I think it might work with a Break and a Moira. You can do a lot more damage than you can with other healer comps. So I think it could work if they're both putting out a fair amount of damage.
Right. You could argue that if they are both controlling land, K10 should have absolutely no issue. And here they come again for Titans offense. Let's see how this goes down. It looks like Star-Lord's coming in. Taking his time, though, not necessarily rushing in. Looks like they're going to be taking in that side road. Oh, and looks like we're having to pause here real quick. I wonder what went down.
Like we had a disconnect.
Ooh, disconnect on the side of who?
I think Volatile.
Alright, looks like... it looked like Volatile. Alright. Well, it looks like they're starting to lob in, their first poke battle. So let's really see just what Lucifer can do. That's going to be incredibly key. And then Mars, can he keep K10? Can he keep K10 at bay? All right, looks like we're back into the action, folks, and K10 trying to lob something in there. It's going to be a bit of a poke battle, but they're slowly starting to make their way onto the point. It looks like K10's trying to stick with the farmers. Widowfaker might be a little bit out of position. Mars taking out K10, though, and this is not looking good here on the side of Titans. Manages to bring him back, and it looks like they're taking this main area. Now, this could be really dangerous just because Akuma is dishing out quite a bit of damage, and it looks like they're starting to get onto the point. Star-Lord in a very bad position. Widowfaker might be a little bit overwhelmed, and she's taken out. Ooh, and that's two. Phoenix have taken out Supper Joe as well, and Sheep's not being able to handle it. They're going to have to go ahead and back off here.
Now, going to the point like that did allow K10 to get in damage because they did have to turn around. So if K10 can get in there, and they can do that again, and he can start getting that damage a little quicker, that might actually work, just pushing straight to point.
Right, here they go again, starting up their other attack, and they're just going straight down the middle for it, which I wouldn't say is the smartest thing. I'd say that's a bit of a questionable play. Supper Joe tossing in the ultimate. Oh, but here comes the Riptire. Looks like he's going in for a pick. Can he get somebody? Doesn't manage to land anyone, and that's a first.
K10 and Brig are going to take out Mars on that McCree, and this might be enough to take the point with that Pharah ult. My Pharah baby taking 3 people out with Barrage.
Oh my god, I was not expecting that. Incredible. Hip hip Jorge, the only one left on point. And they managed to take him out. Well done there on the side of Titans. Alrighty, and looks like they're going to be coming in for point B. 6 minutes on the clock. They've got not nearly as much time as Void had, but definitely a solid time bank.
I think they can do it. I think they can get all 3 ticks with, I'm going to say, more time than the other team. Be optimistic for my Pharah baby.
Alright, looks like Star-Lord's making his way in, trying to make something happen. The stun coming in, the ultimate coming out here on the side of Hip Hip Jorge, trying to keep the team going. Volatile bringing out her ultimate, keeping the whole team alive. But I'm loving what Team Titans is doing right now. They're not attacking. They are not powering through those ultimates. They are going to go ahead and wait. Ooh, Volatile taking out K10 though. So it's going to put just a little bit of a hamper on their plans. Akuma switching out to the Reaper, so he's going to be a little bit more tank busty. But then, yeah, no, it actually looks like that would be incredibly helpful, especially against Sheeps. And they're starting to build their defense. Alright, we're starting to see Titans starting to jump on in. Lucifer might be a little bit out of position, finally starts making his way back. And Star-Lord finally making that first approach. Here comes the ultimate here by Sheeps, and here comes the ultimate. Oh, here comes the Devil Trigger. Nothing really happens. He gets stunned, gets taken out. Star-Lord taking out Volatile, Ships taking out Mars, and it's looking great here on the side of Titans. Sheeps might be in trouble. This isn't looking good. Hip Hip Jorge popping in the ultimate, trying to keep the team alive, but managing to get stunned. This is not looking good. Sheeps might be out of position, and Phoenix Sith finding her way back onto the point. She has her ultimate. Here comes the ultimate by Sips T. Oh, and takes out Dank Monkey, and that's going to be the end of the push here for the side of Titans. Widowfaker still trying to keep the dream alive. I got to give it to her, but not going to be enough. They're going to have to go ahead and back off. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. I'm feeling hopeful with how they're playing.
And now that Mars has used that off, that gives K10 a little bit more room to play around on this point.
Tell me something. When you're up in the middle of the air as Farah and you hear it's high noon, like, is your first, instinct to just scream "oh fuck" into the mic for a few seconds?
My first instinct is to stop pressing spacebar and hope I drop behind something. If I can see it, I will do my best to boot the McCree.
Ooh.
Because if I boot myself, I might save myself. I might not. If I boot him, I might save my supports.
Ooh, pro tips here. All right, here comes the ultimate from Akuma. Getting stunned by Sheeps. Oh, here comes the ultimate. This is going to be a huge shatter. Sips T taking out K10, and the picks are starting to come in here on the side of Void. Incredible work. Dank Monkey in a very bad position, and Supper Joe might not be in the best place. Getting taken out by Lucifer. They're going to have to go ahead and back off. 4 ultimates here on the side of Void with 3 minutes left onto the clock. Ooh, and Zentoxin went ahead and subscribed for the 3rd month in a row. Thanks again, buddy. Looks like we have a few extra followers as well. Thanks again for the follows. Alright, and then looks like going to try it again. Lucifer trying to hold that high ground. And that's incredibly smart. He's not playing overly aggressive. He's playing just aggressive enough to kind of freak out Team Titans. But he's still playing it relatively safe. The moment he's in trouble, he finds his way back. So, well done on, on Akuma's part. And it looks like the Reinhardts are just kind of poking at each other. They haven't really committed to just about anything yet. It's just a solid poke battle, and it looks like K10 is trying to dislodge Lucifer right now. Lucifer making his way onto the point, and it looks like this might be what starts everything. Sheeps popping out the ultimate, and Dank Monkey popping out the ultimate as well, and here comes the ultimate. Oh no, is this a 1-2 punch? No, not managing to make anything happen right now. And it looks like the ultimate here by Hip Hip or Hey, trying to keep something going. Just barely managing to happen. Volatile trying to get up to the front, and Sips T trying to be as powerful as possible. Dank Monkey getting Brock back, or bringing back Star-Lord. They're still trying to keep this going. Star-Lord is in some big trouble right now. Getting caught up against the corner. So is Dank Monkey, and it looks like it might not be enough. Justice Rain from above, and oh, Lucifer getting the picks needed. This is going to be another solid stop here. Oof. A team kill, that's going to be rough. What do you see, Amara?
I think K10 held alt too long, but I don't think that was necessarily his own fault. If you notice, right before K10 got ult, Widowfaker used her Zarya ult, so there was not really a combo there, and it's kind of hard to ult on this point specifically with a D.Va on the other team. Whereas a lot of maps, you're going to see the ability to focus one person. This point is very small, and so the team is usually together on the defense, which makes it really hard to focus a D.Va down to get that Pharah ult in there. And it looks like we're going to see triple tank, but I think K10, even with that ult, probably should have switched a little bit earlier.
Alright, looks like Lucifer's trying to get something here on the back line. And they managed to turn around. Sheep switching from the Brigida onto the Reaper. And they're just starting to rush themselves onto the point. Star-Lord just rushing straight to the back. See if maybe he can take out Mars. This might actually work out in his favor. Not really. Mars taking out Star-Lord, and the tanks are starting to fall here on the side of Titans. Hammer down coming in by Phoenix, and Phoenix is on a roll right now. Hip Hip Jorge helping out with the cleanup, and that's going to be another hold. 10 seconds left under the clock. Titans have to do something right now, but it's not looking right. Oh, the stun's coming in, and here comes the Devil Trigger. With the final picks, that's going to be it. Void wins the first match of the night.
Saltrix, what do you think they could have done differently to try to take that point?
See, this is where it gets kind of difficult, because they weren't really controlling the high ground. They may have had K10, but Lucifer, honestly, for a good chunk of this, had control as to who he wanted to pick and where. The problem for Titans was that they weren't dictating the fight. So because they weren't able to dictate the fight, they weren't able to use the ult economy to their advantage. So that made it really difficult when it came to a solid push from the rest of the team. So, will Team Titans be able to stop things like that? I mean, it's only something we can see towards the end of this.
I'd like to see another map. Like I said, this map, it's a little bit harder to focus specific people. It's not like a payload map or some of the very, very open maps where teams are a little bit more spread out.
Yeah, fair enough. I could agree with that. It's predominantly there's just a lot of like little niche areas that you could fight in. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, I don't know, if you have a solid Junkrat or if you have a solid Reaper just blasting into a corner, there's a good chance something good is going to happen.
Exactly.
So yeah, I could definitely see it. And it looks like we're going to be going to Ilios next after the 2-minute intermission. So we're going to be seeing that open map again. So let's see if it works in the favor of the Titans, or is Void going to go ahead and just hold it? Because I'm feeling Void right now, man. They are attacking with ferocity tonight.
They are. I love my Pharah baby, but you're absolutely right. They are.
I mean, and that's the thing though. It's not that the Titans are doing badly. Literally, it was still a neck and neck fight. You know what I mean? It was a complete wash. It was just getting those like final key picks. They almost had it. It was that last little bit. It's just they couldn't manage to land those final kills.
A big problem when you have 6 minutes on a point. Yes, it gives you more time to capture it, but and it puts the other team at a disadvantage because they have to defend it for longer. But it does give you the opportunity to ult multiple times. So ults become a much bigger factor in a long fight on a point than they would on a, 30-second fight.
True. Yeah, because at that point, you're not trying to take them out as quickly as possible. You're waiting to see which ultimates you can pop at a specific point.
Exactly.
So
and,
in that, say again.
Yeah, and then had they weren't running a Zen, but had they run a Zen, for example, when you have when you have a fight that long, you don't just pop your Pharah ult out of nowhere because you have no other choice. You have 30 seconds left. You have 6 minutes, so that gives the Diva a chance to get back in Matrix. It gives Zen a chance to get his ult, and so I think there's a different mentality when your fight is that long.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. But the thing is, though, are we going to be seeing that from the side of Titans this time?
I'm optimistic. I'm still optimistic.
I am too.
Of course.
I think they can do
it. I
it.
love that they're Mama Spider.
Yeah.
she man, she killed me the other day. Oh, it was so funny. She was like, I made an ult account. I was like, yeah, all right. So she sent me a friend invite. It's called I'm Trying, and I died. I couldn't help it.
That's awesome.
We just cracked up together. I couldn't. Anyway, folks, here we go on to match number 2. Moving on to Ilios. Thank you, Chibi. Going for the Kato. Always repping the Kato. Alrighty. And let's see what they're going to go ahead and run this time. Hip Hip or Hey, actually getting off the healers this time. Well, that's going to be relatively new.
To be honest, Sawtrex, I'm more interested in looking at what the top of the ship is. Because I have the opportunity to do that today.
Oh, yeah?
You get to see so many things when you get to spectate.
Oh, yeah, of course. This is such a gorgeous map. Are you kidding me? My wife's like, I'd love to go to some place like that.
Well, let's just go ahead
It
and
exists.
show the viewers what you're talking about.
Does exist.
The top of the ship.
The top of the ship. There's a whole town above the town.
I was showing
so
that
many
earlier.
things today.
It's gorgeous.
But the WoW map, there actually is a city that looks like that.
Is
I see
there?
it posted on Facebook all the time. Next time it shows up, I'll tag you.
Oh yeah, please. Alrighty, 25 seconds left onto the clock before the next attack, and it looks like Lucifer's gonna be playing Satan herself, May. So that's gonna be interesting to see. Sips T on the Roadhog, Phoenix Sith on the that's weird, on the Orisa, but it looks like they've got the same mentality here on the side of Teen Titans. The only difference is Sheeps is going to be playing the McCree, Dank Monkey on the Lucio, and Supper Joe on the Ana. And here comes the next attack. Let's see who can win this one. And it looks like they're both kind of taking the back routes. Titans managing to make it there earlier thanks to the Lucio speed buff, and it looks like they're going to be able to go ahead and get themselves set up quickly. Sleep Dart coming out, not making anything happen. Oh no! Oh my goodness!
I thought one
Widowmaker!
person was gonna get booped, and then they didn't, and then 3 others did.
Wow.
Oh my goodness! Widowmaker with the clutch! With the clutch halt! That was incredible!
And it looks like Lucifer's gonna take that chance to switch off to Widow.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's play of the game. We are literally 30 seconds into the game, and that's the play. Unless something bigger comes up, I don't foresee it
Hey,
happening.
maybe she'll get 5 next time.
Ooh, Lucifer taking out K10, and it's not looking good here on the side of Titans. They're slowly starting to make their way on there. Mars starting up the attack, trying to make something happen. Sips T holding the perimeter on the outside, and here comes the hook. Sips T taking out Supper Joe, and right now it's a brawl. Widowmaker has nowhere else to go, no healer to turn to, and it looks like they're just getting there onto the point. Star-Lord getting taken out, and that's going to be a grab here by Team Void.
That pick on the brig was absolutely key for a point that's so closed in like this.
Oh my goodness, yes. That's all they needed. Once that brig was down, dude, charge right in. And that's the thing. Can they make something happen? 13%. They still got quite a bit of time in this match, so they don't have any reason to go ahead and panic right now. Going for a hook, not managing to land anything. And right now, the big issue that Team Titans is going to have is that Widowmaker. Lucifer taking out K10, and it's not looking good here on the side of Titans. They're gonna have to go ahead and back off. Mars being extremely aggressive. And Hip Hip Jorge taking out Supper Joe. Right now, Void is really showing their dominance.
Do you see the sneaky Lucio that Loud tracks?
Sneaky Lucio? I do not. Where is this new guy? Oh, the super sneaky Lucio. Ooh, but that's the thing. I don't think that's going to be enough to take out Lucifer. That's where the problem's going to lie on
right
that.
above him, and it's making me panic a little bit.
All right, looks like finally made himself known. Oh, and Orisa ultimate coming out. Oh, here comes the Mars ultimate trying to make something happen, taking out. Oh, Star-Lord taking him out though. Quick shutdown. And the ultimate coming in here by the side of Star-Lord. Star-Lord managing to take out Supercharger. Sheep's taking out Lucifer. Oh, and here comes the ultimate by Volatile. She's trying to keep something going. Sips T taking out Star-Lord, and right now it's still a brawl onto the point. And it looks like Volatile is just holding her own there right onto the point. It's incredibly hard to kill her. Not managing to make anything happen. K10 trying to help everything keep the dream alive. The ultimate coming in by the Lucio with Dank Monkey. Right now, Volatile getting taken out, and it's looking great here on the side of Titans. Here come the picks. Anti-Nade coming in, taken out.
Lucifer has switched to McCree, but he's going to get killed by Star-Lord on the hog.
Ooh, and Dank Monkey finishing off with the boop. It's just Boop City right now. I think this is the most environmental kills.
Still a boop from an Orisa?
As it should be, Maltrix. As it should be.
I would think so. You're getting booped the wrong way. I'd consider it that.
So I feel like boop is like, I don't know how to explain it.
I consider a boop anything that involves or acts as an environmental kill.
Fair enough.
Unless it's a Roadhog though.
Looks like Lucifer's gonna switch off the McCree onto the Reaper, try to get behind them.
Right,
so much sneaky today.
Yeah, super sneaky. And it looks like Lucifer finally finds his way onto the point. But Lucifer manages to get out of the Hip Hip Jorge, popping out the ultimate, managing to take out Sheeps. And right now, Phoenix is hopping onto the point. Mars popping out the ultimate. Phoenix is taking out Dank Monkey. Ooh, and we've got the ultimate here trying to keep Widowmaker alive, but not managing to make anything happen. Mars finishing up the rest.
They're gonna take it.
Yep, that's going to be a final take. 99 to 81%. They don't have any time to make it back, and that's going to be a first hold here on the side of Void. Chibi Kitty loving the fact that Akuma was actually on the Widowmaker. Ugh. This is why it's so hard having Widowmaker and a Widowmaker. It ruins my day.
It ruins your day.
It is. I'm just sitting there like I get tongue tied. I'm like, Widow. Wrong Widow. The other Widow.
I just say Widow. Hey, it's not as bad as Genji on Genji. True. Or Genji not on Genji.
That was the weirdest things. Genji on the McCree. Wait, what? What is that? What does that even mean? I remember thinking that the entire time during your match. 3 seconds left onto the clock, and it looks like we're going to see the teams come right back at it again, and it doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of change-ups. K10, however, switching over to the McCree. So it looks like they're going to be with one Lucio here on the side of Titans. So they're all sticking together, trying to make something happen. And it looks like Mars is not switching off of the Genji, which I think is great. Mars has been incredibly annoying as Genji, which you gotta love. And it looks like Dank Monkey trying to start the boobs here off on the side. K10 taking out Phoenix Sith. And right now, Dank Monkey trying to stay alive, getting taken out by Lucifer.
Take him out.
Right, and it looks like the poke battle's starting to come on in. Mars almost in trouble. And it looks like Titans might be able to cap that, not merely. Oh, and here comes the hook. Widowmaker getting taken down, and Mars taking out K10, and this looks like it's going to be it for Titans. Right now, Sheep's trying to keep everything going with Dank Monkey, but it's not looking good. The Brigida is being incredibly annoying.
Dank's going to save himself from that pull.
Oh, but it's not. Oh, man. Sheep's barely making it out, but no, getting taken out by Lucifer at the very end there. All right, and it looks like we're going to see another offensive push here on the side of Titans. And that's the thing. Right now, it doesn't look like they have anything to match them with. As of right now, Sips T is owning in terms of the Roadhog hooks. Star-Lord is trying to figure out his way to get on there. And it looks like he switched over to the Diva. Oh, Volatile in a very bad place, getting taken out by Widowmaker. Oh, but the Diva keeping them alive. Phoenix is taking out ships, and it looks like Diva's going to be nano boosted, trying to make something happen. Mars taking out Supper Joe, and it's not looking good here on the side of Titans. Right now, Mars is incredibly aggressive. Ooh. And that's the thing, Amara, with a flanking DPS, and then you have a hard standing DPS like a McCree in the background. That's incredibly hard fight to win.
It is. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out where that Diva ult went. I saw it and then I didn't.
I think it went into the well.
I think so too.
Everything disappears in the well. All right, Mars building a forward offense. Widowfaker trying to make something happen. Uses her ult. Doesn't really get anything. Lucifer taking out K10 quickly. And right now, Void is really showing their dominance. Man, it really shows they have been practicing hard this week.
I'm not seeing the aggression from Titans that I'm seeing from Void.
Oh my goodness, yes. You're absolutely right. And right now, they're winning the ult economy. Mars popping out the ultimate, taking out Dank Monkey. K10 taking out Mars. And oh, Widowfaker again. She is just not having any luck tonight. K10 popping in the ultimate, getting taken out by Hip Hip or Hey. Sheep popping out her ultimate, trying to see if maybe she can get something to happen. Takes out just Phoenix Sith, and Sips D popping out the ultimate. Oh, Dank Monkey.
How long can Dank stall as Lucio?
Oh, here comes the Devil Trigger, and you can't escape the Devil Trigger. You just can't, man. You just can't.
I'm not seeing the aggression, like I said, from Titans. Their shields are further back. They're playing more around corners. They're playing too passive, I think.
You think so? Yeah.
I think they're playing just a little too passive. I think if they just get up there and be aggressive, they'd be able to focus down that shield like Void is doing to them.
By the way, I called it.
You did. You called it.
I'm so proud of that. Oh man, I really hope Widow saves that, because that was incredibly fun. I loved watching that. I had no idea what to think after that.
It was beautiful.
Oh man. All right, folks. Well, we are hitting the halftime. It's going to be about 2 minutes. We're going to go ahead and take an intermission. Go ahead and grab some snacks, grab some food, and we'll be right back with more action.
With...
All right, thank you folks for...
Go ahead, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry about that. Thank you folks for for the 2-minute intermission. We are back for more Overwatch Cavalry Club Titans against Void. For those of you tuning in right now, Void is currently winning 2-0. Let's see if we can see Titans back onto the scoreboard. I'm excited. I want to see them do things. Amara, what you got?
I'm excited. This isn't the newest map anymore.
Hey man, Busan's out and I loved it. I really did.
I'm ready for it to come out in comp so we can see our teams play it.
I'm ready to not have potato internet, to be honest with you. That's
fair.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I've been wanting to play a lot of comp this particular season, but with little Overwatch baby, it's a little tough. But I'm hoping to make my way back up to platinum and diamond. But that's just me.
You're teaching that baby all about Daddy Ryan, right?
Hey man, I don't even know what kind of main he wants to be yet. Okay,
He's gonna be a Pharah main.
No,
we're gonna teach him, right?
Nope, I don't foresee that. You know what? With the way he eats, Roadhog, hands
Roadhog.
down.
He's gonna be a Roadhog main.
With the way he eats, oh my goodness, I could definitely see that happening.
You don't see Torb in his future?
There might be a little bit Torb somewhere, a little Torb. Not really sure where. And for those of you just coming back in, go ahead and reiterate. It's currently 2-0 on the side of Void. So just to bring everyone up to speed. Alrighty, and it looks like we're going to be seeing Star-Lord back on the Reinhardt. So I'm always excited whenever I see Star-Lord playing on the Reinhardt. I love playing with him as the Reinhardt, just because I love those 6 shatters. I absolutely love it.
I'm excited to see the Rhine versus this Orisa.
Oh, you think this'll you think this'll
I hope
come out
they
right?
stay on it. I hope. Phoenix, please.
10 seconds left under the clock, and looks like we're gonna see Lucifer's Widowmaker again. So as Chibi went ahead and pointed out, he's been working on it. So let's see if all that training's paid off. And the next match is underway. Titans against Void. Can they make themselves hop onto the scoreboard?
I'll tell you, Lautrix, my last 20 interactions with Akuma have been 1v1 me on Widow.
Ooh.
And they're gonna go behind them and try to kill the team before they take the point. I've seen this maybe twice.
Mars taking out Dank Monkey. Ooh, and we're starting to see a lot coming in on the side of Void. Not so much worried about the point. Akuma's the only one, and I gotta say, I'm giving it to their strats right now. Mars taking out Sheeps, and oof. It looks like the picks are coming on in. They're playing incredibly smart right now. Alrighty, it looks like they're going to go ahead and set themselves up again. Star-Lord bringing himself up to the front. And it looks like it's going to be a bit of a standoff here between O.C.C and Star-Lord. And now they're starting to slowly make their way onto the point. They know that Void is going for the boops, but nothing's really happening. They've got to touch the point quickly. 3 meters left on... Oh, that's all that they had left. Sheep's taking out Lucifer, and the ultimate coming in by Hey, Volatile taking out Star-Lord and popping out the ultimate, and looks like they're just starting to make headway right now. Oh, my apologies, it was K10. K10 trying to keep the dream alive. Sheep's taking out Mars. Oh, but it doesn't look like there's anybody onto the point, and that's going to be a solid point A grab here on the side of Void. Oh, and the hook coming in, grabbing Widowmaker. Is she going to go ahead and get taken out? No, she barely manages to survive. She needs a healer, though. And just barely managing to make it out. Star-Lord trying to hold that front line, trying to let his team back up. It looks like they're switching out to the Doomfist. Ooh, the ultimate popped out here by O.C.C. Oh, and here comes the Dragons. Sheep's taking out O.C.C. And it looks like Volatile's popping out her ultimate, trying to be as aggressive as she can be. Doesn't look like they managed to get anything, though. Still manages to keep the push going. And now it looks like Titans are starting to make their way up. The ultimate coming in by the Zenyatta, and now it looks like we're starting to see the Team Titans that we've been needing to see. There we go. Was that the aggression you were talking about, Amara?
What thing?
The aggression?
Yes.
I love it.
That is exactly what I wanted to see.
Now the question is, can they hold it? Alright, looks like Phoenix is still on the Reinhardt's.
Now they do have Widowmaker, her Zarya ult, and the other team doesn't have anything to counter it.
Alright, looks like the ultimate's coming in by Mars. The question is he managing to get a pick? And oh, it looks like they take out the 2 healers. That's not looking good here on the side of Team Titans. They're going to go ahead and back off, and that was a solid ult push right there. Alrighty, and looks like we're going to go ahead and get on to the next point. And right now,
Lucifer's going to take out Zen before he even makes it out of spawn.
Oh, that's not good. And here comes 4 minutes 53 seconds left under the clock. They've got quite a bit of time to make this happen. I'm telling you, this is incredibly tough to watch right now. Oh, here comes the grab. Oh, two ultimates getting popped out. Oof. And there we go. We might just see a team kill. Phoenix Sith might be in a very bad place. Gets taken out. And there's a team kill from Team Titans. But now the danger is they've suspended a lot of ultimates. All they have is K10's ultimate. So this could become very deadly at this point. Alright, here they come in for another assault. Trying to get onto the point.
Like Widowmaker getting out of position. Is she going to be able to get out though? Yes.
Just barely manages to come in. K10 trying to save the day, bringing out the Kamehameha. Oh no, and the grab coming out again. Hip Jorge's just got an incredible amount of potential right now. Supper Joe getting taken out. Widowmaker might be a little bit out of position. Sheep's trying to back off, trying to keep everybody alive. Right now, K10 getting taken out, and the Stagger's looking serious. They're starting to come around the corner, and this is going to be the final hold here from Team Titans. They've got to get onto the point and make something happen. Star-Lord trying to decide an angle, trying to figure out how to make his way in there. Widowmaker going to be the first one to hop onto the point. And it looks like the ultimate's coming in here. Oh, and the ultimate's coming out. The Dragon Blade coming out. Lucifer taking out Sheeps, and here comes the double trigger. Oh, doesn't manage to land anything. And right now, the ultimate from Team Void. Can they make something happen?
Shatter from behind.
Oh, right now, it's looking really iffy. The question is, who can get those key picks? The ultimate coming in from Hip Jorge. He's trying to keep the team alive. But right now, they've got the spawn advantage. Mars taking out Star-Lord, and the picks are starting to come in on the side of Titans. Supper Joe. Oh my god, Titans are starting to come back. They're starting to come back. They're going to make it happen. And yes, that's going to be the hold that they need. Oh, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left under the clock. They've only got one ultimate left. They've only got one ultimate left right now.
That Zen ult was absolutely perfectly timed. I have to give Super Joe props for that.
Absolutely, they are all, or 4 of them are on fire. But now the question is, can they stop Phoenix Sith? Phoenix Sith has been getting incredibly sick shatters today. So the question is, can she make it? And here they come in. They're starting to push this heavily. Oh, here comes the ultimate. Oh no, and here comes the ultimate by Mars. Oh, the picks are starting to come in by Team Void, and is this going to be a team kill? Ooh, one final team kill.
Did he have Blade both fights?
He did.
Okay, I'm just making sure I saw that right.
Yeah, you weren't crazy. I thought so too. I was like, how? How did you do this?
I'll tell you, it took me like 4 minutes to get my Genji ult last night. I'm not lying.
That must have been annoying.
I got a 4K though. I got play of the game. Thank you, Mayfreeze.
Mayfreeze?
Yeah, she froze everybody and I killed everybody. After, you know, taking forever to get my ult. So, props to him for getting 2 in 2 fights.
Alrighty, looks like we got 15 seconds left on the clock until we see the kind of defense that Void is going to go ahead and bring to the table today. Oof, and I gotta say, I'm really proud right now of Void, but I'm also proud of Titans in the sense that they haven't quit yet. You know what I mean? They haven't thrown, they haven't gotten. Well, you know, I couldn't speak for them if they might be a little upset. I couldn't say that much, but at least I do know that they haven't quit yet. They haven't quit yet. They can get themselves onto the scoreboard. You know what I mean? They could make this a brawl.
They can. I'd like to see this go into a next set of rounds.
Right, but then the question just becomes though, can they beat the DPS duo that is Lucifer and Mars? Because Mars is a force to be reckoned with. And honestly, Phoenix Sith, the timing on Phoenix Sith has been incredible. Looks like we're gonna have a quick pause here. It looks like we might have had a quick disconnect.
Let's see if we can.
We're gonna go ahead and get that fixed up. Give us a few seconds here, folks.
Do you play Genji Latrex?
Do I play Genji? You know what? No, I do not.
No, this is a hard no.
No, that is a harsh no, not even just a hard no. And that's the
Okay.
thing. I've never figured out the flow of the character. Hanzo, I could get a Hanzo. Tracer, I could figure out Tracer. I just can't figure out where I need to be.
With Genji.
Yeah, I cannot. That and those shurikens throw me off every single time.
What helped me with that was changing to a dot instead of a crosshair.
Oh, I use the dot for all my characters.
I did until I started playing Widow.
Yeah.
Everything else is a dot.
Wait, you think the crosshairs is better for
Very, very small. It's like a dot with like a centimeter worth of a line on the 4 sides. It helps me hit better because the dot gets lost sometimes for me on certain maps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so having that little bit extra helps, but the dot's not so big that it covers people's faces.
All right. 20 seconds left on the clock before we're starting to see the offense here on the side of Titans. And they can make it, man. I've got a lot of hope for them.
And right now, if K10 sticks on this Pharah, they don't have anything to counter him right now. But I think could put Titans at a huge advantage.
Alright, and here we're going to see Titans offense, and it looks like we're going to see the legendary Reinhardt here on the side of Star-Lord. Sheeps, ooh, getting taken out by Lucifer quickly. And he is extremely aggressive right now. He is not having it today.
And he manages to get out.
Ooh, Phoenix Sith taking out Star-Lord, and this is not looking good here on the side of Titans. Ooh, it looks like K10. We're seeing that Pharah game come out. Now the question is, can Titans make something happen out of this? Oh, it looks like we're having another pause. That's what happens, man. It's tough. It's tough when you don't have, it's like a pro connection. And you can't really blame anyone. Not really much else you can do for that. So, and then right now though, we're not seeing a lot of push on the side of Titan. They've got to get aggressive. The DPS have really got to step up right now. So the question is, will they be making something happen? But here we go.
I think they probably would have been aggressive had Lucifer not been there and just taken out somebody so quick. So they have to now try to balance respawning and getting out there and hoping that he's not back there again.
Alright, and it looks like here we go, back underway. Widowfaker leading her team right now, trying to make something happen.
K10 taking out Mars, but Zips is going to take out Super Joe. Sorry, I had to take that opportunity, Loudjack.
No, please, by all means. And Zips T right now on a rampage, taking out Star-Lord as well, and Lucifer taking out Sheeps. This is not looking good here on the side of Titans. K10 backed up against the corner and getting taken out.
Lucifer just hanging out at their spawn door.
Oh, he is not. I don't know how much he's been practicing his DPS, but I'm starting to see that shine right now. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, he's just going ham, guys.
And it looks like K10 trying to take out Lucifer. Ooh, managing to get the key pick on that. Now the question is, can they make something happen? It looks like the back line it looks like the front line is going to be here on this corridor.
And Sheeps is just going to slowly push the payload.
But the thing is, it's a 5v5 situation. Right now, Mars taking out Star-Lord. Zips T bringing out the ultimate. Widowfaker in a very bad position, gets taken out. And Zips T just managing to pull back the rest of the team. K10 trying to keep something going. Not really making anything happen right now. And it looks like Void is just going to go ahead and swarm all over the payload one more time.
You can stand on the boats, Flowtruck?
Yeah, you can stand on the boats.
Amara learned something new today.
Dear Diary, it was an amazing day for Amara. Alright, it looks like Star-Lord trying to... Oh no, getting taken out by Volatile. Volatile's been playing an incredible brig right now. And Widowfaker trying to do everything she can to try to keep something going. But it might not be enough. She's going to go ahead and have to back off. Not barely able to make it. But right now, Team Titans have the ability to do the 1-2 punch. The question is, can they make it happen? Lucifer.
Now that has given him the chance to switch to Widow to try to counter K10's Pharah.
Right, but right now, Titans are not really making a lot of headway. And they've got to get onto the point. They've really got to make something happen. Oh, and Sips T has just been killer with these hooks. It is incredible the amount of hooks he's been having. For those of you at home, please give us a hashtag for who you want to win tonight. K10 trying to take control of the high ground. They're trying to go with the Farmercy, but it doesn't look like too much is happening. And here comes the ultimate on the side of Hip Hip Jorge. Brigitte popping out her ultimate on the side of Void. Mars taking out K10, and it looks like it's going to be another brawl. Here comes the ultimates. Mars taking out Dank Monkey, and it's not looking good here on the side of Titans. The ultimate keeping Star-Lord alive, but is that going to be enough? No, the Supercharger taking him out. Widowfaker's going to have to back off, and there's absolutely nothing she can do. Sup for Joe getting taken out as well, and that's going to be another hold here for Void. They've got 20 seconds left under the clock. They've got to hurry up and make something happen. Sheep starting up with the final attack. She's popping into pop shots. Star-Lord rushing out. They've got to hurry up and make something happen. Sips T keeping a forward position though, and they're scared. They're scared of that hook right now. Super Joe dying extremely early, and this isn't looking good. Here comes the ultimate. Sips T taking out K10, and this is not looking good here on the side of Titans. Oh, Sheep's taking out Mars. And the question is this going to be what they've been needing? Right now, Sips T, the only one holding it onto the point. They've got to touch it. They're in overtime.
Superjoe's orb is going to take out Kuma in the back line, which gives K10 free reign right now.
Ooh, and Sips T is doing everything possible to try to hold this. Volatile popping in her heal pack, and right now Sips T just barely manages to make it out of there. He still manages to make it out of there, and now they've got wall hacks, so they've got to be careful for Akuma. Oh, Star-Lord getting melted just quickly onto the point. Volatile taking out K10. They've got no shield. Mars taking out Dank Monkey, and now we're starting to see the picks here come in on the side of Void. Oh, here comes Shit. Trying to make something happen. Takes out Phoenix, but that's not going to be enough, and that's going to be a win here on the side of Void. Oh, incredible gameplay. Incredible gameplay here on the side of Void today. They have shown up, and you know what? He definitely deserved that. He definitely deserved that right there. That came at... They came... Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Well done, Team Void.
Now, what switch do you think that Titans needs to make going into this last match?
Actually, we're gonna have to go ahead and cut it off as of right now.
Right.
All right, so that was going to be that was the last match for the night.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it a little bit short tonight. Looks like we're having some DC issues with some of the members, and we just don't want to have to keep putting them through that.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go ahead and postpone this. So please go ahead and give us a hashtag for who you thought your favorite player of the match was tonight. Amara, who was yours?
You know, I gotta give it to that there Mama Spider for that beautiful Orisa pull.
No, definitely.
It was so beautiful.
I want to give this one tonight to Volatile. Volatile was playing, a good majority of the night on the supports. But Volatile was almost always where she needed to be. You know what I mean? So it was just ultimates were placed properly, the stuns were proper, even managing to land those air flails. There were a few aerial kills, so you gotta give it to her.
Yeah, I can't play Brig. Just can't do it.
I'm gonna say Lucifer. I think that I have seen a sharp increase in his consistent DPS output tonight. And I think he did a really good job with it. He kept the pressure up on them.
And I do want to give a quick shout out to Titans. They, tonight was a bit of a rough match, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Just go back to the drawing board, talk to your coaches. Hold on one second.
I have to agree with you, Peeps. Lucifer did phenomenal, and we're starting to see more DPS characters from him that we haven't seen before. Up until now, we've pretty much just seen hit scans, and I like that he's branching out and he's playing things like Doomfist.
Exactly, and to
and
good
his
effect.
movement on Doomfist was incredible.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if you saw, but he was able to jump up onto that second level in front of their spawn from the bridge. Which is impressive to me, but I don't play Doomfist. I can't move like that. So that was very impressive to me, and his ability to get that close to their spawn and get back to his team.
Alrighty, and we're gonna do something a little bit special tonight. We're gonna be having. What's up? What's up? This is Dad, captain for Team Void.
Hello.
Hello, Dad.
Hello.
Hey.
Tell me, man, how do you feel? How do you think your team did tonight?
I'm pretty proud of him, to be honest. It was 3-0, so pretty proud of him. A lot of good teamwork from everyone. A lot of good setups from everyone. So I'm really proud of everyone. I was gonna make some swaps and we're gonna keep going, but that's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna be stopping the night for tonight. Just a quick question. Just what kind of practice have you guys been doing? Have you guys been doing a lot of scrims, or have you guys just been doing a lot of comp?
Usually, we just try to get as many people together and just if there's another team available, we go at them. Have a team coach just let us know what we're doing wrong. Practice specifically. We've been focusing a lot on target prioritization. Can't English. Just to make sure we get things all the fights done as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was showing, man. It was definitely showing. Just a lot of focus fire was coming in. I was watching a lot. Some of the tanks just get completely shredded. So you guys, it shows that you guys have been doing some serious work.
Yeah, thank you.
So, yeah, man. Well,
it's because you're captains from the greatest nation on earth.
In any case, man, I wanna thank you for for taking the time to be interviewed here. And everybody, go ahead and please give him a little bit of a heart, give him a love, give Dad some love here. Void did incredibly well tonight. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put you back in with the rest of your team. Thanks again, man. All right, folks, and that is going to be the end of the stream. We have another stream for you guys on Saturday night. We're going to be seeing teams 5 and 6, teams Monarch and Frost. Let's see if Team Frost can make their comeback. That is what I want to see. That is the big match. But for right now, once again, I'm very proud of Titans. I'm really proud of the way they played. I just want to see them tighten their shot group. I want to see them do better next time. Amara, what you got?
What you said. You said I couldn't have said it any